reports implying from the special counsel that Joe Biden is an elderly man with a poor memory was not lost on Donald Trump or other Republicans trying to challenge Joe Biden. Trump almost immediately posted this. This is now proven to be a two-tiered system of justice and unconstitutional selective prosecution. The Biden documents case is 100 times different and more severe than mine. I did nothing and I cooperated far more. What Biden did is outrageously criminal. So look, they're shockingly focusing more on the substance of the case. And Trump is not wrong. The cases were different. He's just wrong about what way they're different and which is more severe. And we'll get to what the report says about that, directly undercutting everything that Trump is saying there. But Nikki Haley also said the double standard is glaring. Both Joe Biden and Donald Trump were reckless with classified documents. If Biden's defense is old age and forgetfulness, Trump can easily make the same claim. Trump should quickly hire Biden's lawyers. So that is Nikki Haley like hitting Trump and like pretending that what she's really doing is attacking Joe Biden. But her goal really there is to make Trump look like he's losing his mind. But she's not wrong there. The issue isn't recklessness with classified documents. If they were just both reckless, neither would be facing charges. Trump was not reckless with the documents. Trump stole the documents. Trump tried to hide the fact that he stole the documents. He repeatedly hid the documents. He destroyed evidence to hide the fact that he did that. That was not recklessness. That was a very willful act prosecuted over the course of literally months. So she's letting him off the hook there. And that's the fundamental important part here. The report drew a sharp contrast between Biden and Trump to get to what Trump was saying about them being different, saying that while Trump allegedly refused to return classified documents for months and directed other people to destroy evidence and then to lie about it, Biden turned in classified documents to the National Archives and the DOJ, consented to the search of multiple locations, including his home, sat for a voluntary interview, which took 2 days, by the way, and in other ways cooperated with the investigation, which Donald Trump did not do. That's how it's different. That's why one is facing charges and not the other. Of course, the right wing is going to spin it, going to pretend that that part of the report does not exist. But Brett, what do you make of it?
Yeah, I think this is all preposterous, but sadly easy to predict. Like, obviously, Donald Trump is going to essentially say, I did everything right, but they indicted me. And his play has always been to just say something stridently and loudly enough and repeat it and see if you can completely warp everyone's memory of history. And it's like exactly what we expect from the guy. We expected Donald Trump to take souvenirs home and just keep them in his house because he thought it was cool, just to see with what he could get away with. It looks like Biden just took it home because he was like, all right, here's my stuff. And then when someone's like, that's not your stuff, he said, okay, take the stuff. That played out. And like Trump wants you to think that like everybody's out to get him and they're so against him and it's so horrible that everybody else is being annoying. No, the reason that everybody is like indicting you and prosecuting you isn't because you did the initial act. It's because you were annoying after all of that. You denied reality. You gaslit everybody. And then they went to your house and found all that stuff because they had to raid you. They had, and you were, and there's so much evidence you tried to get rid of stuff. And Biden is doing the thing that an innocent person does, where they're like, I have nothing to hide. Yeah, I'll sit, ask me questions.
Yeah, exactly. From the very beginning, the stance has been 100% different. And Trump still to this day implies that he should have been able to keep the documents. He's still trying to steal them now.
Yeah, and the one thing is like Nikki Haley is the actual worst in this. She's what everybody really hates about politicians. It's like, don't come up with this perfectly worded, like focus group tested, toes on the line, very weird, like twist or contortion of a position. That's like, actually, they're both bad, but I'm going to say it in a way that doesn't seem like I'm criticizing Trump, but the people who are paying attention know it's a burn. Stop it, Nikki, just stop it.
And that sort of subtlety and nuance is definitely how you take down a guy who's beating you by dozens of points in the polls. Because
and
the
Nikki, you need him to get locked up, dude. You need him to get. That's the only reason 100%. She's still around.
Exactly. That is the only thing that can fundamentally change this primary.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.